Deep in India, a discovery has shocked scientists who study ancient life. Hidden within the dense forests, an incredible find has emerged, capturing the attention of researchers worldwide. A truly huge snake, a real monster from the past, has been dug up. This isn't just any snake, it's a colossal creature that once roamed the earth. This is Visuki indicus, a giant among giants. Named after the mythical serpent, this snake's size is beyond imagination. Imagine a snake big enough to eat a crocodile in one gulp. That's Visuki indicus. Its sheer size and power make it one of the most formidable predators of its time. Found as a fossil, its bones tell a story of a time when reptiles ruled the earth. These ancient remains provide a glimpse into a prehistoric world. Just how big was this snake, and could there be more out there hiding in the shadows? The discovery raises many questions about what else might be lurking in the unexplored corners of our planet. It all started in a normal way. Miners digging for valuable stuff found something amazing. What began as a routine day turned into a historic find. Bones, bigger than any they'd ever seen, came out of the rock. These massive bones were unlike anything the miners had encountered before. These weren't normal animal bones, but something ancient and awesome. The sheer size and condition of the fossils were astonishing. Word spread quickly. A giant snake, maybe the biggest ever, had been found. The news created a buzz in the scientific community and beyond. Scientists who study ancient life were super excited. They couldn't wait to examine the find and uncover its secrets. They rushed to the site. They knew this was special. The potential to learn from such a discovery was immense. The size of the bones was shocking. Each piece of the skeleton revealed more about the snake's enormous scale. This wasn't a normal snake, it was a prehistoric giant, a relic from a time when the world was very different. This was a look into a world long gone, a time when giant creatures roamed the earth. The discovery of Visuki indicus opens a window into the distant past, revealing the incredible diversity of life that once existed. To understand the origins of our planet's diverse ecosystems and the creatures that inhabit them, we need to go back in time, millions of years ago, to the Eocene epoch, a period that lasted from about 56 to 34 million years ago. This world was very different from ours, with landscapes that would seem almost alien to us today. The Himalayas were still forming, rising slowly over millions of years. India, not yet part of Asia, was an island floating towards its future home. Think hot, steamy rainforests, huge swamps, and temperatures hotter than any desert today. This was a lush, green world, a world full of plants and animals, teeming with life. Giant tortoises walked slowly through the bushes. Crocodiles, some even bigger than today's, swam in the rivers, and in the sky were huge birds, some with wings as wide as any eagle today. But this world, full of life, was also a world of danger. Hunters and the hunted were always fighting to survive. And at the top of this food chain, the biggest hunter of all was a massive snake. Its huge size and powerful body made it the king of the Eocene forests. Wasn't the only giant snake, it belonged to an ancient family called Metzoids. These snakes were the real titans of the snake world, way bigger than any python or anaconda today, and it had a famous cousin, the legendary Titanoboa. Titanoboa was even bigger, a true monster. Finding these fossils helps us understand giant snakes better. They lived all over the world. Section 4, The Truth About Giant Snakes. In this section, we delve into the fascinating world of these enormous reptiles. So, just how big was the largest snake that ever lived? Well, that's hard to say for sure, but we have some intriguing clues. Figuring out the size of an extinct animal from just a few bones is tough. It's a meticulous process that requires a lot of patience and expertise. It's like guessing how big a puzzle is from just a few pieces. Each bone fragment is a piece of the larger picture. By comparing these ancient bones to those of snakes alive today, scientists can make good guesses. Some think these snakes could have been 50 feet long or more. Imagine a snake longer than a bus slithering through the ancient forests. That's longer than a bus. It's almost unimaginable. Others think it was closer to 30 or 40 feet. Even at that size, it was a huge creature. These snakes were apex predators in their ecosystems. They dominated their habitats with their sheer size and strength. Now, I know what you're thinking. Could there still be giant snakes like these hiding somewhere on Earth? It's a fun thought, but honestly, it's not very likely. The conditions that allowed these giants to thrive no longer exist. Giants like these needed special things to survive: a warm climate, lots of food, and not many other big hunters. The modern world just doesn't have the right conditions. Our ecosystems have changed too much, and while there are still places we haven't explored much, none of them are quite right. The mystery of these giant snakes remains a fascinating chapter in the history of life on Earth. Section 5. Lessons from the depths of time. Finding is more than just a cool discovery. It's a window into the past, a look at a world long gone. It tells us that the Earth is always changing, creating amazing creatures of all shapes and sizes.